let's have a discussion. These are the constant words we've been hearing lately in today's times. Recession, inflation, tariffs, store closures, availability. Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm here to have a discussion. So while I am discussing, I'm just going to put my planner together. I am in a RSL B6, and that's really the reason why I want to have this discussion. So let's go ahead and begin. So I got a message in my email from RSL saying they had items and that the U.S. customers will possibly see an increase starting May 2nd. Well, of course, I just was like, okay, let me see what they got. I didn't want any like pleather planners, no ring planners, nothing like that. I wanted to get my undated classic RSL that I thoroughly enjoy. I don't want to miss out on not having my RSL B6 because I have really enjoyed it. My wheels were turning, and let's just say I started putting stuff in my cart. As I start putting stuff in my cart, I started seeing the prices. And I'm like, okay, well, today's prices are not going to be tomorrow's prices. It's going to be more, and I need to get it now. Well, you saw last year, I will link the video below if you haven't seen it. But last year, I actually stocked up on different kind of RSL planners. A5, B6, vertical layouts, a horizontal layout. I got only 2 of these. Well, I have really enjoyed this layout, and it is one of my favorite layouts. But I sat and I contemplated because I have a lot of planners at home. So I thought about it, and I was like, well, I guess I will. I even called my husband, and I said, hey, I'm going to spend about $100 and get some RSL get some planners. He's like, okay, that's fine. And then I just sat and started thinking, because this is supposed to be my pretty much budget year and no spending. Oh, sorry, no spending, no buy year on like crafty stuff, planners and all that. I'm like, I'm set. Every year, it seems like I've tried to do a no buy or a spending freeze, and things come up. So the year 2023, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, that didn't happen. So okay, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy all the things in 2024. First issue was the Tomoe River paper. So that's why I got all the RSL. Their paper is amazing. And so I stocked up on some RSL. Well, Wonderland 222 came out with their planner. And so I decided, okay, I'm gonna get me a Wonderland 222 A6 because they have the Tomoe River paper. I knew I was not a fan from the beginning of their layout. But I was like, well, it's Tomoe River paper, so let me go ahead and get it. I really have not picked up and touched it. I touch it, I open it, I do nothing with it. I haven't really worked in that planner since February. It is not love at all for me in that Wonderland 222. The paper is even, it's okay. It's fine. It is a different kind of Tomoe River paper. So, okay, this I have picked up almost every single day, and I make sure I write my supplements. Pretty much 90, we'll say 98% of the time, I am picking up this RSL B6. It is my absolute favorite. So when I found that out, because they're a Canadian company, I was like, okay, well, I guess I better go ahead and get a couple of these. I thought about getting a couple of the passports, even though it's sands and paper. Well, it came out in 2024, so I haven't seen too many complaints about that paper. So I was like, okay, well, maybe that could be like my everyday carry in my purse type planner. So like I said, I started putting stuff in my cart, and then shipping would have been $13.99. I'm playing around to see how much certain things are. And I was just like, you know what? This is crazy. So I had to tell myself, there's always going to be moments, there's always going to be something coming up. What is important? What are your other options? So I just had to sit down and really rethink, like, you know what? Let me enjoy this time of what I have as far as my RSL B6. I am going to hoard my other one because I only have 2 of these. What can I do to be creative? You know what? Let me go back and maybe I can add some washi tape here to my other. Let's go back. Let's add some washi tape to this while I'm talking. What can I do to be creative and not feel like I have to go crazy and buy stuff? Because to be honest with you, at this point, I feel like I'm going to throw another word out there, essentials. I need to focus on the essentials. So recently I just bought a new pair of shoes, and that is an essential. I needed those shoes because my other shoes, my back was hurting. I'm like, okay, it's time. Essential. Shoes are a very important thing to have that's comfortable, especially as you get older. There's certain shoes you just can't wear anymore. I'm just at that realization of life that there's just some things that I will not be able to. Sorry, I'm trying to get this washi tape open. I meant to do it before the video. There is a reality of that there are going to be items that are essential, and shoes are an essential. Okay. Underwear, an essential. Clothing, if you need clothing, is an essential. Right now, I'm good on clothes, so I don't need to get clothing. So, but socks, food, those types of things, essential. So I had to talk myself out of not getting that and to rethink, what can I do to be creative with what I got? So I'm going to use the rest of this up for the rest of the year. And then I'm probably just going to go to, I probably will end up drawing out some of the layouts, and that will probably be for a few months, which is fine. I did it last year. Moving on, I actually looked and saw that I had some, sorry, I just went blank. Oh, I have a planner that I got from RSL, and I bought it clearanced out. And I was like a light bulb clicked. Like, oh, you can do that for next year. Hopefully this is straight. And so I decided to go ahead and this is what I found. on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to, okay, here we go. I have an Aristelle Weekly Essential, right? So I have this planner. I tried to use it one year. I have bought it clearanced out. So like in 2024, I had it set up and I only used it a few times. This is for January. And that's pretty much it. So I have all this the pages left. So for me, the biggest thing setting up is like monthlies and like the weeklies. I like Aristelle setup for monthly and weeklies. So what I decided to do is I decided to go ahead and I'm gonna renumber these. So this will be for 2026. I will renumber all this, which I'm probably gonna do soon because it'd be nice to get it out the way. And what I'll do is it's the same setup as this page and this page. So the essentials, all the essential is you have the week and then you have one page and you go into another week. So what I decided to do is I will use this the same for this planner. And guess what I'm gonna do? I am going to supplement with either this simple grid V6 undated, or I have plenty of Stalogies. So these will go together and it's just like having this. So that will set on my 1 year. For 2026. So that's a spoiler alert. That's what I want to use for 2026. Moving forward, I have decided, you guys have seen, if you've been with me regularly, that I usually write my scripture writing. I do scriptures in here. I've decided to change that. And I have this beautiful, this is Archer and Olive journal notebook. It's beautiful. It's like perfect. So I got this last year. I'm actually going to use this as a scripture writing. I was just thinking recently, I want to start having like a learning notebook. So this is going to serve in, I will probably do some process videos on setting this up. I may not do it from, we'll see, because I want to actually start this in May. So what will be in here is my scripture writing, things that I've learned. So I want to actually start learning more vocabulary, looking in a dictionary, learning new words. So I am a word person, so I enjoy, like, I'm playing my son's Scrabble now. So we're playing Scrabble, so those are the type of things. I want to learn new words. So I want to set this up to kind of be like my learning journal. So I would put scriptures in here. I would put like words that I've learned. I would put things that I've learned from the Bible. So this is kind of like my learning, like, little journal. So that's my plans for May for this. So then we go to the subject of, well, knowing the price will increase, I'm using more of my stash. Where do we go from there once all my stash is gone? You know, that's something I need to not worry about, because to be honest with you, only God knows the day or the hour, and I don't know when my time is up. Not saying it's going to be up anytime soon, but why even think about those things? There's so many more things that we can be thinking about. Yes, I enjoy this paper. Yes, I know the price is going to increase. Yes, I have found a favorite system, but there's always a way to work around that. And that's what I decided to do. So instead of spending that $100 and something, even though I still go back online and I look to see or put those things in my cart, I have told myself, let's go ahead and use what we got. And honestly, I have had more fun using my stash than I do shopping, because the shopping is a very impulsive thing. But when you're creating, there's a thought process behind creating. It's taking time to really think about what you want to do. It's a process. Shopping can be impulsive, like ding ding, and what comes with that? The money coming out the bank. When I have my stuff here, there's no money coming out the bank. I'm just using what I have. So I just wanted to have this discussion and just also to encourage others, because it is very hard. So let's discuss some options, and then I think I'm going to be done with this video. I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish this planner full out, but I just wanted to do, have something in front of me. One day I think I'll be bold enough to do a live or to do a face-to-face again. It's been years since I've done a face-to-face, but I just wanted to do a discussion and just have something visually here while I'm discussing. So what are the options? I have listened to Seaweed Kisses, I think that's her name. She has so many nice alternatives to low budget notebooks and planners. Composition notebooks have been a big thing. Like when I first started homeschooling, I was drawing out layouts in a notebook. That's what I learned. That was a more efficient, cheaper way, and I am planning to go back to that. As a matter of fact, I got this from Target a while ago. This was only $3. If I wanted to every month have a new planner system, like say throw in a calendar, do my dailies, add notes, whatever, I could do that. This is 80 pages, I believe. Yeah, 80 sheets. This could be a whole planner system. Even if I was to buy 12 of these, 3 times 12 is $36. $36, and I have a system every month. And I could even add creative journaling in here. There's the words creative journaling. Like there's so much I can do just in this 5x7 little composition book. And on top of that, it does fit inside my traveler's notebook. So on top of that, if I wanted to even divide up 4 books and do a quarterly book, I could do that, and it fits in here. So you know what? This is causing me just to be creative and not feel like I need to have a set system to enjoy my planning and my journaling and all these things. So I just wanted to discuss, I would not call this FOMO, I call this fear of running out. So I am trying to get away of the fear of running out and use what I have, even with my planners, because I have enough. There's so many free printables out there that you can make your system work. So hopefully this is encouraging to you, and I am so glad I was able to talk this out, because I honestly, it's bad when something is on your mind so much and you're struggling. Well, not everybody's not like that. I think about it like constantly, like I was just constantly thinking about it. So at that point, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to not worry about it, and I'm going to use what I have. Just like this beautiful washi tape that I bought clearanced out from Lauren Phelps Designs. I may not be able to buy any more of her washi tape, but I am grateful that I do have some washi tape from Lauren Phelps Design. I am grateful that I do have washi tape from Simply Gilded. Now it's just time for me to use it up, enjoy it, and stop the buying. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.